Hi there, and thanks for joining me again for another video. Today I am going to talk about the journey to Thailand that I'll be taking in just over 3 weeks time. Can't wait to get back to Thailand. Lots of things planned as well for when I get back. Lots of videos planned and some great interviews lined up as well. And I'm going to bring you as much as I can from Pattaya and beyond, so hopefully you'll enjoy the videos. And for everybody who has subscribed to watch the interview videos, I have got lots of them coming up with some great guests, so make sure you stay subscribed and I'll bring them to you as soon as I get back, as quickly as I can. So my flight is on the 30th of December. I've got a hotel booked on the 29th, so I'll be traveling down by National Express. That's a 3.5 hour journey to get there, and that'll be to Manchester Airport, and then I'll be staying at the Tribe Hotel, which I've stayed at before. It's a really nice hotel. It's right next to Terminal 2, so it's only like a 5-minute walk from the hotel into the terminal. So I'll stay there. The flight's at, I think it's 11:15 in the morning, so I'll get there for about 9 o'clock, something like that. Obviously, as I say, I've just got to walk across the road and I'll be in the terminal. The flight time is 10 hours to Beijing. I'm flying with Hainan. Flew with them before. I was a bit apprehensive the first time I flew with them, but they were really good and the food was really good as well. So that's, as I say, a 10-hour flight into Beijing. Then there's a layover, and I arrive in Bangkok at 2 o'clock on the 31st. So then I've got my taxi booked to pick me up at the airport at 2 o'clock. I don't know how long it'll take to get into Pattaya, because obviously New Year's Eve it's going to be very, very busy. But I've booked a hotel, so myself and Nina are going to stay in a hotel for 2 nights instead of going home, because we live on the dark side. Obviously the traffic's going to be horrendous. It's going to be very busy, and we want to have a couple of nights out. So we're staying in the Nature View in Soi Buakhao. So when I get there, whatever time it is, we'll be going straight out. I'm going to get straight into doing some videos and showing you what's going on New Year's Eve. I've stayed in the Nature View many times before. I do like the hotel. It's got a pool. It's got a little restaurant as well if you want you want to eat your breakfast there or have something to eat on the night time. But it closes about 8 o'clock, I think. So I probably wouldn't eat in there anyway. And there's a great little van outside, been there for years, called Mama's, I believe. And I've always gone there. They do some great fast food, and it's open all night. So I probably will end up eating there when I get to Pattaya, I would have thought. And then we'll be out down the beach and drinking in the bars and just enjoying New Year's Eve. So that's the plan for when we get when I get to Pattaya. I have been doing something in the last few days which I said I would never do, and that is to eat some Thai food in England. And I wouldn't do it because of the price it costs to buy the food here in comparison to what it costs in Thailand. For example, I bought a mixed platter for a starter. I had massaman curry and rice. I took my sister along as well, and I got her chicken and cashew nut with rice. And I bought a bottle of Leo. Now, to let you know how bad the prices are, a bottle of Leo was £6. I mean, how ridiculous is that? So that's a lot. Oh my god, that's to share. Never gonna eat all that. What do you got? Chicken cashew nuts. Well, it's lovely, isn't it? That's my favourite meal in Thailand. Is it? They might have a dozen cars and I've got a massive man. As I say, that's to share. That's sweet. That's spring rolls, vegetable dumplings. Don't know what that is. And that's corn, like corn cakes. So we're going to enjoy this. Yeah. bet you've got to have some of these starters first.
Oh, well, I just put my rice on here.
I don't know what they are.
I'm a bit scared. That's prawns.
No, it's no prawn.
It is?
No.
Are you sure? Is that a spring roll? Vegetable spring roll. I'm going to use this too.
Yeah, nice. Lovely then.
Spring rolls are nice.
Dumplings are delicious.
So is it like a, what kind of, how is it made? Is it suet?
Like, kind of. That's deep fried.
I hope I'm going to be okay because I was at a big Christmas party yesterday and I'm kind of nursing me hangover.
Well, that'll certainly take your hangover away. Oh, it's lovely that.
It does look nice. This spring rolls are lovely.
Lovely that. Delicious. So the bill in total, wait for it, came to £79 for that, what I've just mentioned. £79. Now, £7.90 of that was an optional service charge. Optional service charge of 10%. Obviously, I told them to take that off, so I wasn't going to pay that. So the bill was £72, which would probably have cost me, God, if it cost me £12 in Thailand, I'd be surprised. So that is why I never, and why I've always said I would never buy food, Thai food in England. But my sister wanted to go to the Metro Centre, so we travelled through all the traffic at Christmas, when all the Christmas shoppers are there, to buy some food, because she wanted to try some Thai food. She's actually been to Thailand before, but she didn't have any Thai food. She ate English food while she was there. Why that was, I don't know, but never mind. Anyway, that was something that I said I would never do, and I have. I was just also looking at a video that I did just before we moved to Thailand. We were getting ready to pack up. So we bought the house in 2020. And then we came back to England. That was COVID times. And then we moved the next year. I'd been made redundant and I took my private pension. So we were moving the next year. There's videos documenting how much it cost me to do that, which was a lot of money. But I found a video when we just started the channel, and this is it here. Hi everyone, we are Macam and Thai. We can't believe we've got 653 subscribers, but we're looking for 1,000 subscribers before we get back to Thailand in October. So
please subscribe it and give me a big zoom.
some of the things that I did when I moved to Thailand, I wouldn't do again. I would advise people not to do. The first one, the major one, I think, was getting a container to take all of my belongings to Thailand. It took about 5 months for everything to get there, from when it was picked up to when it was delivered. It cost me £1,800. And because I'd bought the house and would had the house refurbished, and my belongings weren't due to be delivered anytime soon, I ended up buying furniture that I had in the container. So when I got it to Thailand, I gave it away. So it cost me a fortune to have maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cabinets, some clothes, but we could have bought clothes, and some pictures, little bits and pieces. But it cost me a fortune for that, and I would definitely recommend that you don't do that. Leave your stuff in your home country and just buy the stuff when you get to Thailand, wherever you're going to stay. That would be my recommendation. The other big expense I had was moving the dog. That cost me £2,000 to get Sasha to Thailand. So it cost me for an agent in England. I had to drive down to London to hand her over to the agent, who had a crate built to the particular size of your dog. And then she flew with British Airways, and then Nina was at the other end to pick her up. But we also had to employ an agent in Thailand as well, so that was like double bubble for to get Sasha out from the airport. So not something that I could have avoided, but it's a big cost if you want to take your pets across to Thailand with you. But as I say, I had no choice. Okay, thanks for joining me today on this video, much appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe and put your comments and like the video if you don't mind. It's much appreciated, and if you do subscribe, then that'll help me to grow the channel, so that when I get back to Thailand I can create content for more and more people. So until the next video, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.